Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon! Curious Expedition episode number 5. We are on expedition number 4, meaning we have somehow overcome all the odds. We went through the first expedition, second and third one. The third one in particular, the last one, if you caught the last 2 episodes, you know how much of a frantic expedition that one was. That was actually really bad. It was really weird. It was really dangerous. It had the makings of a goddamn movie, if I had to kind of say so myself. But either way, after getting up early, I arrived at the docks. The crew had preparations to do. I spent my time on the deck, enjoying the cool breeze. I had a brief conversation with a trader. He had acquired a treasure map that he was willing to part with for a price. I'm going to take a look at it, but I really doubt I'm going to go for it. He wants 20 for that? Nah. Now, I mean, treasure sounds good, I know, but how this works in the actual expedition itself, it'll just give you a little bit of a square with the location of it. But it gives you like a legitimate part of the map, but it doesn't point you in the map where it is, like in your big map itself. It just gives you what the location looks like. So it's still up to you to find that area, and it's, you know, a lot easier said than done. So I'm going to say no. Either way, I'm not going to buy this, so let's cancel out of here. Oh, here we go. The soldier assured us that he had acted correctly and rewarded us for our efforts. Obtain reward. He gave me 20 rope. That was my fucking reward. 20 rope. Words cannot express how salty on the inside I am right now. Okay, either way, a sailor offered to join our expedition. We had 5 persons in our trek. We would need to dismiss someone in order to recruit a new member. Donkey, you help us out with the trekking over here, so you could be, you know... The thing is with the donkey, he helps us carry more items, which is pretty ideal. He can't fight, though, obviously. So if we got the sailor, more than likely we'd be able to get into combat more easily. Ernesto Yeo. You, the cultist guys, are kind of really weird dudes, but you can fight at the very least. Anupam, you've been actually pretty helpful in terms of giving me the, sights. And I've actually already upgraded you as well. And so, you've been really good, too, because of the whiskey expert. I'm considering we drop this guy off, and I hope the sailor has some combat abilities, but I think that Ernesto Yeo is probably the one that we can kind of dump off over here. So, I'm going to dismiss, I like how the donkey's called Sir Lawrence. That's great. Yeah, no, you carry too much for us. I mean, you don't really help in combat, and you really don't offer much in terms of skills, but you could carry stuff for us, which is pretty ideal. So I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss Ernesto Yeo. Okay, and we're gonna recruit the sailor. Sailor, are you a fighter? You're not a fighter at all, so we just lost an extra fighting hand. God damn it. I'm not happy about it, but he is able to carry more items somehow, and a hardened and experienced sailor, and no, he could give us some shields as well in battle, which I guess could be pretty useful. I guess we'll see. Then again, I normally avoid combat, so maybe it's for the best. Alright, let's see about purchasing equipment, because we have some funds now, because I decided to sell most of our rewards to be able to kind of equip ourselves, because right now we're completely buck naked. We have nothing to our name. This is how we're going to roll. I'd rather keep us, sane, We still have 5 cocoa over here, too, so that's going to be pretty good. Alright, let's make a deal, and let's go into our 4th expedition over here. And see what awaits us. As you can see, we don't really have a wide variety of items, too, which kind of worries me. Alright, so right now, the compass is pointing us directly to the east, for the most part. A little bit south as well, but more east than anything. There's a mountain over here too. We have some torches for that. We also have 2 points right here of interest that we could check out relatively easily too, so I will. Let's go ahead and check these areas out, see if there's anything of use here. We're going to find Grassland Stone Statue. Let's check it out. We examined a strange overgrown rock sculpture. The grotesque face seemed to stare at us. Its presence felt uncomfortable, and we desired to move on. We saw some items in the statue. They must have been put there by the natives of this region, presumably in an attempt to appease the gods. So we're going to examine them. And now, obviously, I think more than likely Anupam isn't going to be too happy about this, but so be it. We just want to examine and see what they are. We took a look at the offerings, wondering if anything useful was among them. Ooh, that is really useful. Mangoes and cocoa. I'm going to take everything over here. I'm sorry to say. If you don't have a problem with that, Anupam, I'm sorry, but so be it. Oh, we lost... he's okay with it. We lost 2 standing points with the natives of this area, but still, I think that's actually a pretty good thing. We have a lot of sanity clearing items as well. So now, by doing that, remember, apparently the Golden Shrine should be somewhere to the east if we're going to follow the compass. There is 1 and 2 more things I would like to check out before we go down that way, though. Just because I do want to explore a bit. Oh, we have a village. Or a mission, anyway. Let's see here. We went through the gate and were greeted by an old missionary. He was seemingly happy to see new faces, as they might have been out there for longer than he cared to remember. So we could stay overnight. Possibly is going to cost us some money, more than likely. Usually these guys are pretty greedy when it comes to staying under missions over here. We're going to do some trading, though, initially and see what he has over here. Bullets could be pretty useful for combat. This could be pretty useful for lighting up areas and seeing ahead. Let's see here. If I, for instance, wanted to buy some bullets, you're going to give me that. 1 cocoa would do a little bit. We have so much rope. I almost want to give some rope away, at least for maybe the flare guns. We'll see. Mangoes are, pretty good, apparently, for trading items anyway. 2 mangoes or 2 cocoa leaves would actually get us a bullet. We'll add an additional combat die, just in case we get into combat here. But I'm trying to avoid combat, so maybe we'll do that, and I'll give you 2 cocoa leaves. Oh, that's not enough, huh? And 2 ropes. What if I wanted 2 of these items, my friend? Can I give you like a shit ton of rope? I can. You know what? This seems relatively okay to me. Alrighty, so now let's see about potentially staying overnight. The priest demanded compensation, of course he would. That's a lot of compensation too, my friend, so you know what? Fuck you. We shook hands and he muttered a prayer for her help. New discoveries await. Fuck you, you greedy dude. You're over here talking about not seeing other people and you don't want us to stay overnight? We could have just talked about shit, man. We could have gotten drunk. I have whiskey. We could have gotten drunk and had like some good times over here just, shooting the shit. But apparently it doesn't want anything to do with us. So, again, shrine is still that way. We want to check this out here before we commit to going over there, just because we want to get some... Aha! More region analyzed. Perfect. There's a camp over here too, a leftover camp. Let's check this out. We entered an old campsite. The remains of an expedition had failed long before us. A few mortals' remains were long rotten and overgrown by the voracious plant life. Let's go ahead and search the area. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. Ah, treasure map. Okay. So, here's how this works out. I'm going to show you right now. So, as you can see, I'm over here hovering over it. It gives you an actual piece of the map where the treasure should be at. The thing is, it doesn't really mark it anywhere else. It's just literally like, hey, here's the picture of it. Go figure it out yourself now. Which, I understand. That's how... It makes it more difficult for sure, and, if the reward is good, then, I can understand it. But it's still kind of really difficult because, especially if you're kind of on a short leash when it comes to items, you really don't have time to go out there exploring, looking for this piece of map when you're trying to get over to the Golden Shrine as soon as possible, too. So this appears to be jungle, 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 jungle a little bit to the left, and then some... Is that a mountain? Or like a crevice of some kind? I can't really tell. Anything over here seems remotely like that? Now, I know if you guys spotted, you guys are going to be in the comments shouting at me like, Falcon, it was right here, it was right there, but... Remember, it's a little bit harder when you're actually here trying to conversate, trying to get some... commentary going on while at the same time paying attention to the game and trying to, plan out your future moves as well. I don't really see it. I don't think I see it. Plus, if I over here sit here for 20 minutes just looking at the map, trying to get it wise without saying much, you're going to get kind of bored too as well, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't see anything right now. Maybe down the line, maybe we could unlock it. So, we still have 68 points. Not too bad. Let's go down towards this cave now. Remember, the shrine allegedly should be somewhere towards the east here. We have a possible... Oh, it's a gorilla. Okay, there's a gorilla down here somewhere. Huh. Another elevated location. Oh, we have a hill over here with a location as well. And we still have one more region point. Let's see about adding this to somebody. So, flare usage, too, increases the effectiveness of cost and flares. Oh, sweet! We actually have 2 of them! Dog, you could be pretty useful with that one. So do I want to give him that, or do we want to go with Whiskey Expert 3? Cause we have a lot of whiskey, man. And I feel like if we get Whiskey Expert 3, we're going to be able to keep sane for the longest time imaginable. Let's go for it. Yeah, I gotta do it, man. The whiskey's been keeping us, pretty much safe for the most part. Let's go and check out this cave now. We have a flare for it, so let's do it. Explore cave. We found a cave. Its opening led deep into the darkness. We needed a torch to move inside. Let's do it. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We were surprised to see that this was just the entrance to a long underground tunnel. Let's explore the tunnel. We marched through the darkness of the tunnel. I was relieved when we saw a beam of light shining from an exit. So this literally brought us somewhere else, right? Yeah. We're over here now, as opposed to over here. So we were able to kind of go through this whole area. Now, by the way, this over here looks a lot familiar to what's on the map. It does. So the bottom left corner of it seems to be one of these parts over here. So we just gotta find some jungles that connect to that, maybe. And we'd be pretty good. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe somewhere over here? I don't know. Bottomless pit? Bottomless pit. So we're gonna unfortunately have to miss this one over here. Yeah. Well, at least we're across the bottomless pit just by chance alone. Over here we have a gorilla. They don't aggro as often, but, you know, we still want to avoid them. So let's go ahead and probably go down this way to not anger Gorilla Man over here. Oh, we have a native village. Yeah, let's go check it out. Oh, we found ourselves a dragonfly as well. Oh, you know what? This could be... Man, there's a lot of bottomless pits in this world. I'm not really liking it too much because it kind of really sways your traveling quite a bit. Quite a bit, as a matter of fact. Okay, let's go over here to the native village number 1. Today we've reached the village. The people here lived in reverence of the spirit world. The villagers had been awaiting us. They seemed to know about us already. They were cautious but politely offered their help. Upon our arrival, Anupam Saraji began to converse with the natives. He assured us that we were welcome to stay over the night. Yes, thank you! He is level 2 now as well, so that should probably clear up a lot of our sanity easier too. Let's go ahead and see. We can't recruit anymore. Remember, we have a full party, so it's kind of pointless to recruit anybody. Let's go into trading then. Now, we have a lot of items for trade, thankfully. So let's see here. We could do red mushroom. Significant amount of trade value. I'm thinking we could do mushroom. Let's see. Can we give you a flare? We could give you a flare. And we could also mango. How would the mango work out? Oh, the mango spoil. I was wondering. I was like, man, did I use these the other day? Trade them before? Because remember, we had like 5, right? I mean, I think I might have used something for trading, but yeah, they spoil. You know what? Let's throw the mango away then. Fuck it. I'll give you the mango. I'll give you one of these flare guns, and you want some rope, buddy? And a cocoa leaf? There you go. We'll do 4 ropes. I like it. We'll make this deal. And as a matter of fact, let's see here. Can I also get one of these flutes maybe off of you? You know, I almost want to do a flare just because there's a lot of caves in this area. And I also want to do one more of these. And I'm almost willing to throw away the leaves just because the whiskey restores so much of our sanity anyway. This actually works out pretty good. This could be pretty good. If we get back to the home world, we'd have at least, you know, 2 flutes and a mushroom over here for either fame or for selling purposes. So you know what? It seems like a lot that I'm giving up, especially with the cocoa leaves here. But whiskey restores a lot of our sanity now. So, you know, we've been focusing on that. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now let's rest over here overnight. We told the men to unpack and prepare our things for the night. As we sat by the campfire, Sweeney McAllister became very nervous and accused the villagers of conspiring against us. Thanks to our help, he managed to calm down eventually, but we certainly made a negative impression to the villagers. Come on, Sweeney. You fucking whiskey expert, you. You have to apologize. I have to apologize to my friend, guys. He's just, you know, unfortunately, an alcoholic. He's a whiskey expert. I mean, what do you think led him to being an expert of whiskey? Drinking massively. Look at his name, Sweeney McAllister. I could do the math there, buddy. Not that I'm implying that every Irishman possibly drinks a lot, but I think most Irish people would agree that they do. And that's fine. I do it a lot too, and I'm not Irish. So, it's okay, man. It's good. It's alright to have a good time if you're of age, by the way, guys. If you're listening to this, you gotta be of age to drink, alright? Don't be drinking underage. I'm not giving you the right. Or I'm not that I am capable of giving you the right. I'm nobody to you, but I'm not necessarily promoting it. Did I cover my bases? I hope I did. Either way, the night was quiet and peaceful. The following morning, we were woken by a group of native children, seemingly making fun about us oversleeping. It was obvious that we had stressed the hospitality of the villagers more than we should. Alrighty, you can make fun of me all you want for oversleeping, motherfucker, but I love sleeping. Let's go ahead and leave now. We told the men to pack up and departed, as the new adventures could be waiting around the next corner. Alrighty. So luckily, our sanity is just about completely filled up again, so I'm happy about that. And it gives us some more time to move around now. Now, treasure map. It's going to definitely be by a crevice and then jungles. None over here do seem to fit that criteria, though, you know? This doesn't, maybe somewhere here it could be. It doesn't seem like this is going to be it, or maybe somewhere up there. I'm not sure. Let's go over here and travel to this way, I'm going to say. Sound more dragonflies. Good. Good, good, good. Golden Shrine is apparently still to the east, so that's good to know. And we have waterfall. Usually at waterfalls, you're allowed to rest. Oh, hey guys, by the way, the shrine wasn't here more than likely because it's a magnetic mountain. That's what it's been pointing us to. Joy. How I love that trolling. Okay. Well then. I guess we'll... I mean, remember, last time the shrine was kind of around the magnetic mountain. It kind of threw me off, but we'll keep it in mind. Do we want to go here or over here? Let's go down this way. Just to uncover some more of the map here. What do we have over here? We have a panther. Aggro chance 100. Panthers are, like, you know, really... They don't fuck around. That's what I'm trying to say. They're relentless. They don't give up. So yeah, the magnetic cave is right here. Yeah, thanks a lot for that throw off. Really appreciate it. What do we have down here? Hyenas. So hyenas and panthers in this area. Kind of a scary area. Let's go up. Over here's an Acosta's 2 rope. Yeah. 2 rope regardless of which, huh? Swamps. Yeah, I might as well use up 2 ropes. Whatever. More butterflies, and we found ourselves a graveyard of some kind. Elephant graveyard, as a matter of fact. Oh, by the way, the compass seems to be pointing up that way for a while, but I think it was just throwing me off again because of the magnetic disturbance there. Alright, let's go and explore over here. This bleak and ancient place was situated in the middle of a swamp, scattered with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some reason, hundreds of animals had come here to die. Let's search the area. We spread out and searched the area. After some time, we found some valuable elephant tusk. Oh, yeah! Alright. Definitely taking this with me. Close it off, and as we departed, we became aware that our presence had attracted hungry wildlife. Oh, no, tiger! Uh-oh. Here is the problem, guys. Tiger is here, but the problem is that there's a lot of mountain area here that we can't really cross. What's over here? Tiger as well. Tiger and tiger, panther and hyenas. Ooh, have we, really done it this time? Let's go over here this time really quickly and see if we could kind of go around. Doesn't seem like that's the case. I think we've reached the end of this area. I don't know how we're going to get around here, guys. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. We're at 30 sanity as well. Maybe we could go around this way. Hopefully. Yeah. Let's go down here. Oh, the shrine's right here! Oh boy, oh boy. And you know what? We didn't do too much here, but here's the thing. We have at least a lot of stuff to bring back because we did some amazing trading. So here's the thing. Do we go in there now, or do we just kind of scope around here a bit more? Let's not risk it. I completed another one, and we got some more butterflies over here too, and let's explore the shrine. We're daddy here. We also have Alexandra David Neal unlocked. Excellent. Excuse me? There was the golden pyramid enthroned above the landscape, overcoming all obstacles we had yet survived. However, a gate blocked the entrance. A small opening suggested that we required an artifact to open the gate? Since when? Where does one acquire this artifact? Oh, why? I thought we were out of here. I thought we were done. Oh, an artifact. Where do I acquire such a mechanism at? Well, so much for that. Just when I thought I was gone, they pulled me back again. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. I don't know where we go to from here, but we have to find this artifact. We have tigers around us. We have a lot of dangers around us right now. Luckily, we do have a lot of whiskey, so we could definitely clear up our sanity. We have to find this thing. Otherwise, we're not getting out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.